Virgo, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this just in. This is where we get all up in other folks' business about love and relationships. This reading will be good for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you would like to pull together a more complete picture of what the rest of April might look like for you, and you happen to know what your Moon and or Rising sign is, I would encourage you to check those videos as well. Let me say that this is a general reading. It probably will not resonate with everybody, and with that, let's begin. I'm just doing a 3-card spread with clarifiers if necessary. The 3 cards are pulled from the Llewellyn Tarot, and clarifiers will be pulled from the little pocket-sized Rider Tarot deck. Okay? All right, Virgo, let's get started. Okay. Your first card is the High Priestess. High Priestess is the second major arcana, or arcana. Some people say arcana. She is the knower of what's going on in the dark. She's the possessor of the hidden information. When the High Priestess is upright, this is about, successfully pretty much joining the light and the dark, and finding the balance in using the light and the dark. With this particular deck, though, whenever I look at her, this greenery is just so much, and this shows abundance, prosperity, good health, lots of sex. As you can see, her breast is exposed. Now that's just not sexual. That could certainly be talking about survival and nourishment, being kept alive. I'm not okay. This is a love reading, but you get it. I wasn't about to get into all of that, but anyway, I'm feeling like, in this particular case with the High Priestess coming up, there may be like too much of a good thing, because if you look at this card again, if you can see that, I don't know how you can see it, even though it's blooming with green and she looks all greeny and stuff, if you really look at the trees and look at that background, it looks kind of scary. And when I see the High Priestess come up in this deck, this always makes me think about maybe too much of a good thing. Getting everything that you want, and then getting so much of that it just becomes scary. It becomes some sort of problem, I guess. I also feel like this High Priestess, like I said, she is the possessor of hidden knowledge. I get the feeling that she knows but won't tell. Let's see what else we got. The next card is it's the Page of Wands reversed. Wands could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. He's a page, so this is a younger energy. This could be a child or a younger brother, and it doesn't have to be, but the pages do. This represents the start of, the suits. The page, the knight, the queen, and the king. And like I said, the page being the youngest of that energy. So, Virgo, could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that you are dealing with. Looks like they may be trying to get your attention. But you're so immersed in all of this stuff that, you have available to you right now, that I kind of feel like you don't see, or you don't notice possibly that this Page of Wands is trying to get your attention. This could also be about some news that's coming into you. Um, but with the Page of Wands reversed, this could be some news about a particular action that somebody's taking, maybe about a particular trip, or because the wands can talk about journeys. Um, but with the Page of Wands reversed, if there is some news that is coming into you, you kind of got to watch out for, for the details, because it's underdeveloped. You may be hearing something from somebody that makes you make the wrong kind of move. Um, Put your energies and passions into the wrong place. Now, this could also be Virgo, that there is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius who may be interested in you, possibly if this High Priestess is you, but maybe you know something about that person that they think is in the dark, and you're not willing to do it. You're like, I don't have time for that silliness and that immaturity, um, and whatever he's selling, I'm not buying, or whatever she's selling, I'm not buying. And it may be because you know something about this page already, but the page doesn't know that you know. Let's go last card. The Knight of Cups reversed. So, the Knights are all or nothing type energy. It's go hard or go home. You got two court cards and a major arcana, so something's going on with you, Virgo. Virgo, I'm sorry, I didn't finish that thought. This Knight of Cups is coming towards you as well, and now Virgo, I'm kind of feeling like you may be ignoring some people. It's like, no, I'm good. That's kind of what I'm seeing now. It's like, I'm good. I have everything that I need and then some. And you might be feeling, Virgo, like, and even if I didn't, I wouldn't get with the two of you. The Knight of Cups, if I hadn't said so, is going to be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Knight of Cups is generally reversed. He's emotionally unstable, possibly. This could be somebody who maybe likes to drink a bit, hadn't maybe quite made it into a full-fledged alcoholic, or that space yet, but they like it. And again, if you're the High Priestess and you got these two people coming at you, the Knight is maybe a little bit of a bigger boy than the Page. Stuff about the Knight. Or this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and something about this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius as well. I don't know where you're getting your information from, Virgo, but I'm going to have to say go with it if you are the High Priestess. Excuse me. And with these two being reversed, it's kind of like I'm feeling like, yeah, you do have everything you need. And with the scariness, the eeriness of this card, I get this feeling, if you allow yourself to be immersed in whatever's going on with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands, that it could become too much. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's just too much. And, that can turn situations unfortunate. the green, lush, beautiful forest or whatever that is that she's sitting in uh, starts to look like something from a horror sci-fi fantasy movie. And I kind of feel like, Virgo, that's what you're going to feel like you're in if you do give some attention to this Page of Wands and or this Knight of Cups. And I feel like, the Page of Wands that could be coming at you, it's kind of like, it's like, he's so young and naive, or she's so young and naive and silly that it's almost cute. And that's going to be a no for me. And this Knight of Cups, and that's you saying, Virgo, that's going to be a no for me. This Knight of Cups is already showing you that they might have some problems, is what I'm getting. This is the person who may text you, drunk text you, and it's like, hey, I was just thinking about you. And maybe you're sleeping and you don't answer the text. And then you wake up the next morning and you got, after, hey, I was just thinking about you, baby, you the love of my life type stuff. You got 36 messages after that, like, die, you selfish, bleep, bleep. I mean, you're going to, burn your dog. And you're like, okay, no, this person has problems. I feel like this is a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And if you don't continue to just look ahead of you in this case, all of this that you have is going to become scary. And Virgo, the thing is, you already know the things about these people that they think you don't know. So certainly trust your intuition. I mean, that is the very basic thing that the High Priestess talks about at its most basic point, is using your intuition. Let's see what else. Let's go ahead and put okay, so so now we got the Knight of Cups upright, okay? So we got the Knight coming up twice. And what I'm thinking that is it's this person. 1 minute they're hot, the next minute they're not. 1 minute they love you, the next minute they hate you. And this person comes on pretty strong too, I feel like. Unstable, this Knight of Cups could certainly be. And I just feel like, Virgo, right now, you just don't need that in your life. So, okay, since that Knight of Cups came up just like that for Knight of Cups, let's see if we can get something for the Page of Wands. Okay, we got the Six of Coins here. This is about, he's, looks like, there are a couple of people that need his help, and he's got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. And he's helping out. He's got a scale in his hand, so he's trying to be fair. And this talks about, even exchange, give and take. Like I told one of the other signs, my new favorite word is reciprocity. I gotta get a life. Anyway, so, even though the page may be a little immature, he seems to be far more stable than this Knight of Cups, actually. That's what I'm getting out of this. Not saying that it's not saying that you have to change your mind and pay him any attention. The thing is, if you do, he's probably not your worst choice, or she. I'm sorry, I keep saying he. This could certainly be female energy, but I'm feeling the he's right now. There seems to be this now somehow I'm picking up an exchange of services of some sort. Oh, and this could be many things. But maybe this is somebody that you are dealing with who provides some sort of service for you. Maybe this is the person that fixes your car. Maybe this is your personal trainer, or somebody that maybe you pay for a service. Maybe he pays you for, or she pays you for a service. You could be, but now whatever it is that if this is somebody that you deal with, maybe in, like I said, in trade and service. If this is an even exchange, and the money's coming from him or her, I feel like whatever it is that you have is high class, and whatever it is that he or she has is working class. And I don't mean that to be offensive at all. I apologize, guys. One second. I'm not offending the working class. I'm less than that right now. But I just feel like, if you're the seller and this person is the buyer, whatever you have is like high end. It's like makeup. This is you having, for the ladies that know anything about makeup, he's paying you, or this person's paying you for Sephora, and if it's the other way around, then this is Walgreens Cosmetics. And again, that's no offense to any class of people. I'm just saying, if there is a exchange of monies for a particular service, I just feel like what you offer is higher end than what he offers. Is, like I said, this maybe you got, if it's your car or your personal trainer or something like that. But there is some sort of, once again, reciprocity between maybe you and this Page of Wands. Again, though, whether or not it's a good idea to pursue that option, ultimately is going to be up to you. Let's pick one more card. The Queen of Swords. Virgo, this says to me that, simply, Queen of Swords, if this is another person that you may be dealing with, this could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this could be somebody who, she's not playing any games. This person is like, look, yeah, I see you. And I see what you're trying to offer. But I'm good. I have everything I need. You're cute and all, but thanks, but no thanks. This could also be somebody who's coming into the mix who is very straightforward about what they think about what's going on in this situation. And if it's not you, Virgo, then it is somebody that you're dealing with that may be your age or maybe a little bit older than you. I don't know. Virgo, I kind of feel like, let's just, since these, right, we talked about these guys pretty much, I feel like this Queen of Swords is you. And again, this is bringing me to this thing that I was saying, because she's the queen, and I was talking about whatever it is that you may have to offer. But I feel like, Virgo, you're thinking with your head and not with your heart, because you're the High Priestess. You've got, yeah. You've got access to the information, and you know what to do. And I think this is kind of keeping everybody on an even playing field. I don't think you're trying to be mean, Virgo, but you're minding your own business sometimes. Um, and maybe the Knight of Cups gets in his feelings about it. That strength, that coolness that the Queen of Swords has, because she's not trying to sugarcoat how she feels. She's strong in who she is and what she knows, but the way her delivery can be off-putting, because she's not going to sugarcoat her thoughts. She doesn't come from a place of feeling. She comes from a place of statistics and analysis and facts and figures. So and I kind of feel like too, she may also be saying, first of all, I'm good, I have what I need. um and if you're not bringing anything to the table, then she's got her sword up, like, you know um you got your sword up, like, to keep people back off of you. And the Knight of Cups gets in his feelings about it. Now, when I drew him, he's actually upright. But when I look at these cards as they go this way, whenever you say whatever it is that you have to say to the Knight of Cups about what it is you're looking for, if you do decide to deal with anybody, he gets upset about it, and he wants to walk away. I feel like that. He runs in and he runs out, or she. I so apologize for continuing to use the word he. But, whenever their little feelings get hurt, I feel like, they turn their back and ride away in their feelings. And Virgo, you like, man, I ain't got time for that. I also wonder, Virgo, maybe if you don't, these two people aren't in some way competing, and this is a may the best man win. I just picked that up because I get the feeling that you are looking like a whole lot more to them than they are to you, because you already have what you need, Virgo. And I think that's good, because there have been some issues in previous months, I think, when you have been feeling used by people. You felt like you were giving and giving and giving and giving, and you weren't getting anything back. And I feel like now you may be in a better place with that. And anybody who's not keeping you in that place, you're not trying to deal with. You're throwing up your sword, like, get back, for real. Okay, so hold on. I keep saying okay, like I'm about to wrap this up. We got 4 court cards. Even, that's still, even though we are associating them with one person or another, it's still 4 court cards. So I feel like there's a lot of people coming in and out of this. Or maybe these two just seem like a lot. Maybe him and his 36 personalities just make it seem like you're dealing with a lot. Okay, and on that note, I'll wrap it up. But thanks so much, Virgo, for tuning in. If you are watching for the first time, thank you so much for giving this video a chance. Virgos that are returning, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. If you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me at tina@85thhousevibrations.net. And thanks again, guys. I hope to talk to you again next month.